Welcome to Stateless Standard, where we ignite the torch of truth against the shadows of statist deception and societal illusions. If you're tired of the mainstream drivel that keeps the masses complacent, you're in the right place. Today we're dissecting the positivity trap, that insidious cult of forced cheerfulness peddled by self-help gurus and corporate overlords alike. It's not just annoying, it's a weapon designed to neuter your critical thinking, suppress your righteous indignation, and keep you smiling while the powerful pick your pockets. Buckle up. This is going to be a cynical ride through ancient wisdom, modern psychology, and the harsh realities they've tried to bury under a pile of motivational memes. Let's start with the obvious. We live in an era drowning in artificial happiness. Bookstores overflow with tomes promising eternal bliss if you just think positive. Social media assaults you with airbrushed influencers preaching optimism as if it's a cure-all elixir. The self-help industry, a multi-billion-dollar racket, mind you, has brainwashed us into believing that acknowledging life's ugliness is a sign of weakness. But here's the cynical truth. This obsession isn't about your well-being. It's about control. In a world where the state and its cronies thrive on passive citizens, what better way to prevent rebellion than by convincing people their problems are all in their head? Don't protest the taxes, just vibrate higher. Yeah, right. But what if this relentless pursuit of positivity is the real poison? What if it's stunting our growth, making us fragile snowflakes instead of resilient individuals? Today we'll expose why embracing life's full messy spectrum, the good, the bad, and the downright tyrannical, is the key to true freedom and flourishing. We'll draw from stoic philosophers who stared down emperors, Buddhist sages who saw through illusions, and modern shrinks who confirm what the ancients knew. Forced positivity is a trap that keeps you chained. This positivity mania didn't sprout from nowhere. It stemmed from a half-baked attempt to combat depression and anxiety. Noble on the surface, but disastrously simplistic. The logic? If negative thoughts fuel misery, then positive ones must banish it. Boom, an industry explodes, hawking mindset hacks as the ultimate fix. But this ignores the chaotic essence of existence. Life isn't a math problem you solve with affirmations. It's a battlefield of contradictions, joy crashing into sorrow, victory tangled with defeat. Pretending otherwise, that's not empowerment. It's delusion. Take Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor who jotted down his meditations amid wars and plagues. He didn't babble about staying positive. No, he cut to the core. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. See the cynicism here? He's not saying plaster a smile over chaos. He's urging you to accept reality's indifference and respond with unyielding resolve. The positivity peddlers twist this into denial, conflating wisdom with willful blindness. They want you approving of every atrocity. Hey, that government overreach? Just look on the bright side, when true strength lies in accurate perception and defiant action. Apply this to real life, and the harm becomes glaring. A cancer patient gets told to stay positive, as if attitude alone beats biology, ignoring the grief that's natural and necessary. A laid-off worker hears bright side instead of support for their rage against a rigged economy. A depressed teen? Choose happiness, as if mental illness is a laziness issue. These platitudes aren't helpful, they're gaslighting. They invalidate suffering, implying your emotions are defects. Psychologists like Dr. Susan David at Harvard call this emotional suppression, and studies show it backfires spectacularly. More depression, anxiety, and even physical ailments. Why? Because emotions aren't enemies to squash. They're signals from your inner libertarian radar, alerting you to threats against your freedom and well-being. David's work on emotional agility reveals the antidote. Acknowledge the full emotional arsenal, and you build real resilience. Better relationships, authentic joy, not the fake stuff from vision boards. This echoes the Stoics like Epictetus, a former slave turned philosopher. He didn't preach positivity about chains. He taught distinguishing controllable from uncontrollable, focusing energy on the former. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Reaction here means integrity and courage, not a forced grin. In a stateless world, this is gold. Without Big Brother's boot, we need this grit to thrive, not hallucinatory optimism. Buddhism piles on the realism. The first noble truth? Suffering exists, not as an oopsie, but as life's baseline. not pessimism but honesty. The Buddha didn't peddle positive vibes to erase pain. He taught understanding it, seeing how resistance amplifies it, and surfing those waves with skill. Modern neuroscience backs this. Dr. Rick Hanson's negativity bias shows our brains are wired for threat detection, an evolutionary holdover from saber-toothed tiger days. Fighting it with positivity? Futile and exhausting. Instead, work with it. Let sadness signal values violated. Anxiety prep you for battles. Dr. Barbara Fredrickson's research adds a twist. True positive emotions bubble up from meaningful engagement, not mantras. Chase purpose, connect deeply, and joy follows organically. But the positivity trap sabotages this by blocking action. Tell yourself everything's fine, and you ignore red flags like creeping statism eroding your rights. Stay complacent, and the powerful win. Viktor Frankl, Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, nailed it in Man's Search for Meaning. He didn't advocate positivity amid horror. He championed finding purpose in the abyss. His logotherapy posits our drive is for meaning, not pleasure, and it often forges in fire. Survivors weren't the cheeriest, they were the purposeful, turning suffering into stories of defiance. This flips challenges from happiness killers to character forgers. The stoic amor fati, love of fate, embodies it. Embrace reality, not with resignation, but with a fierce commitment to excel despite it. Nietzsche echoed, "Want nothing different, past or future." Cynical? Absolutely. It rejects the escapist fantasy that positivity sells. In daily life, this means ditching platitudes for truth. Lost your job to crony capitalism? Acknowledge the injustice, channel anger into skill building or entrepreneurship. Anxious about tyranny? Use it as fuel to prepare, not suppress with good vibes. This demands emotional courage. Feel fully, without escape. Post-traumatic growth research by Doctors Tedeschi and Calhoun shows trauma survivors often emerge stronger, deeper bonds, profound purpose, but only through wrestling reality, not denying it. This trap poisons relationships and society too. Cultures demanding cheer create masks where struggles hide lest you seem negative. Brené Brown calls it comparative suffering. Others have it worse, so shut up. In workplaces, it silences dissent. In families, erodes bonds. Genuine connection? Impossible behind positivity facades. And here's the libertarian angle. This is how statists maintain power. By enforcing positive vibes only, they quash criticism of their failures. Economic meddling, endless wars, surveillance states. Don't complain, manifest abundance while they hoard it. The alternative? Grounded hope. Honest about horrors, confident in our navigation. Seneca said, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." Growth demands death of the old. Uncomfortable, but essential. Approach conflicts realistically. In relationships, Dr. John Gottman's studies show thriving couples navigate disagreements with skill, repairing ruptures through authenticity, not avoidance. No constant positivity, just honest repair. As we wrap up, remember, the positivity trap isn't benign. It's a status tool to keep you docile. Embrace reality's full spectrum. Dance with darkness to claim true light. In a stateless society, this realism fuels freedom. Anything less is surrender. If this resonated, subscribe to Stateless Standard for more torches against the tyranny of illusion. Like, comment your thoughts on positivity's dark side, and share to awaken others. Until next time, stay skeptical, stay free.